welcome to another Evil Ted Quickie. This is Corey. I just got done watching Evil Dead, the 2003 version of Evil Dead, which has the same kind of plot line to the first one. There's just a few differences. 5 friends head to a remote cabin where they discover a Book of the Dead. That's right, the Book of the Dead, which leads them to an unwittingly summon up of a demon that lives in the woods. An evil presence that possesses them only until one is left to fight for survival. Now, this movie, a huge theme in this movie is addiction, big time. Our main character, Mia, she's addicted to, I think that was heroin, or coke or heroin in there. Basically a drug there, or whatever. And, her brother David and their friends Eric, Olivia, and Natalie go into a cabin in the woods. Now, just like the first movie, this one has so much blood and gore, which is just so fucking amazing sometimes. There's a reason why I love these movies. When I was younger in high school, I would watch the Evil Dead movies over and over again, along with the Pink Panther movies, but hey. So, of course, one by one, each one of these friends start just getting killed off, basically, actually. And it all centers around Mia, you know, this movie I liked, and I felt it kept on par to the original. And they do use some people of from the original film, just like archives or whatever. Like Cheryl's voice from the original Evil Dead is used in there at some point. And Professor Nobody, Nobi, my bad, not Nobody, Nobi, from the original Evil Dead, whose voice is actually at the end of the movie during the credits. So there is no tape recorder or whatever they find there. Of course, the scholar, Eric, of the film, is the one who reads incantation and brings the Deadites, as they call them, back into this world. So, if you actually are looking for a very good horror film, I feel this is good, and I'm actually wondering how this will play out in the Army of Darkness universe, because this is how I'm summing it up now, because there's an Evil Dead universe now, and there's always been an Evil Dead universe, but now this is technically the Evil Dead universe, and what Ash, aka Bruce Campbell, is his universe is the Army of Darkness, because that's what they use so far. I mean, they've had comic books, they've had a spin-off, they had him go against Freddy and Jason, for God's sakes, in the Army of Darkness comic books. They had him die and come back to life, which is weird. They had him go into the Marvel universe. Now, if you guys haven't read those comic books yet, you need to catch up. They're awesome. But yeah, I definitely give this movie it's definitely, I give it an out of 10 out of Evil Teddy Bears, but probably about 9, because I love good horror movie, and this had me just going like at certain points, definitely. And of course, a lot of people have asked when I was watching this, do they do any shoutouts to the Evil Dead, the original? They do plenty of them on here, big time. Of course, the trees coming to life in this one, a little bit. Of course, the bridge being knocked out, they use that one. There's a couple images, like there's an image of a demon coming out of the ground that they have in the book, which is amazing, which is actually the one that they use for, I think, the Evil Dead, not the Evil Dead 2. Where Ash is just reaching up at her, and they're like, or whatever. So, Yeah, so if you're gonna rent a horror movie, Redbox it, hell, Netflix it or whatever, or buy it, hell, buy this movie. That's what I do. Um, then watch it. And if you guys stick at the end of the movie, don't just shut it off. Stick at the post credits. There's a very, very special cameo at the end of it, and I'm guessing you guys already know if you've already seen the other Evil Dead movies. But if not, believe me, if you're just like a brand new Evil Dead fan, then you need to stick at the end of this. And if you're just discovering this Evil Dead, then go back and watch the original films. Those are fucking awesome. I mean, come on. You got Bruce Campbell in there, first of all. #1 B-movie actor in the world, I feel like. Not even B-movie. Fuck that title, dude. And just, you got him basically just chewing up the scenes in Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 1 is definitely more the horror movie. The Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn, is definitely the slapstick horror movie, which is actually pretty cool. And then Evil Dead, and I mean not Evil Dead 3, but Army of Darkness, which is technically Evil Dead 3. Or as I call it, Bruce Campbell versus the Army of Darkness. Is definitely the action movie of it all. And you get to see Bruce Campbell go back in time, which is awesome. And of course, it's Sam Raimi movie, so those are Sam Raimi movies, so you can try to look for his car that he puts in all those movies. Alright, well, for Evil Ted Quickie, this has been Korey. Stay tuned for a full review of the Evil Dead series coming soon to a podcast near you. This has been an Evil Teddy Bear production.